Hi Pisces, welcome to your January general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Pisces and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Okay, Pisces, let's talk about this. So we have the Chaser here, and what it says is Chaser and codependent relationship, fearment of abandonment issue. So, and then the second card we have is my heart longs for you and only you. Okay, so if there's someone, Pisces, who I feel you guys are in separation, trying to separate with someone. If you're the Chaser, Pisces, I don't think that's helping the situation here right now. And if someone's chasing you, telling you these things to stay in the connection, like you're the only one who understands me and gets me, how can you do this to me? I love you. Why are you leaving me? It feels a little bit emotionally manipulative, I have to be honest. Because the thing is that codependency is never a healthy foundation for any connection to flourish and grow. I do feel that there's someone here who is dealing with a wound, and that wound has been just kind of taking over this connection for far too long. And what I feel with this Chaser card here, to be completely honest, is that someone wants you to stay in a connection that is not right for you. I do feel a little bit of toxicity here going on, and I'm not trying to persecute anyone here. We all have flaws, we all have wounds. The thing is that we need to work on those wounds. And if we're unable to do so, we can't expect others to be that role for us to fix anything that is ours to do. So I wonder if someone has decided that it's time for an ending, or at least just a break. And someone else is not dealing with it very well. I'm seeing like multiple texts, multiple calls. I'm even hearing like crying on the phone for some of you guys. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot to get a little bit deeper into this. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how does someone feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Pisces? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold? And what are they afraid of? Yeah. Someone is still really hoping that everything's going to work out between the two of you. Someone is really holding on to everything that they have to make sure. And they've even prayed, Pisces. I'm seeing someone praying quite literally for this to make it through, for you guys to survive and persevere. The only way that can be done is if someone does the work. And maybe that was the problem. Someone was unwilling to do the work, to compromise, to trust. I'm even seeing some jealousy issues for someone here, which was a big problem. And I feel with someone, it's just you never knew what you were going to get. You never knew if you were going to get the side of them that was happy, loving, the person you kind of fell in love with or started to really like, let's just say, or the part of them that was really low vibrational, really distant, cold, pushes you away. That's how it kind of felt, Pisces. So when you finally were done being pushed away, you left, and now they're trying to chase. I think they really never thought you were going to leave. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio strongly in your chart. It doesn't have to be the case. There is disappointment. disappointment in something that I feel someone saw here wasn't going to heal, wasn't going to be fixed. And I do feel that someone finally realized the toxicity of the connection here. But I also see someone that also feels very bad about leaving, someone who feels really sad about everything that had to happen to get to this point. But it's almost as if someone felt helpless, like there was nothing more you could do. There was nothing more you could do to fix it. There was nothing more you could do to heal it. And there's someone here that thinks the other person just gave up. And I don't think it was that easy. I don't think it was just, I'm giving up on this. I think someone tried very, very hard to make this work, and it just wasn't working. So there's a lot of tears. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of, I could have done this. I should have done this. And maybe now that's everything they're telling you now that you said you were done, or now that you pulled your energy away. Now they're kind of trying to reel you back in, saying, I'll do it this time. I'm sorry, but why didn't you do it before? How they feel about you is the Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They still have passion for you, Pisces. They still have fight in this, and that's why they're doing the chasing right now, or whoever is here. With pages, I always just mention someone could be much younger. And maybe someone thought that someone, if it wasn't an age difference, was just generally a little bit immature. And I feel with this Page of Wands, I feel as if they still think there's still a fighting chance if they just keep on trying, if they keep on pushing, if they keep on texting or messaging you, calling you. But I think it's just creating a bigger wound in the situation here. Because I think that they're still not saying the right things you need to hear. With this Page of Wands, I mean, they think you're the only one that they can have, that they could be happy with. And that's a lot to put on someone. I feel as if they still have desire for you. And maybe they still, even if it's not the I'm sorry text messages, I'll change text messages, they try to get you back by sending you flirty text messages, spicy text messages. But that's not what you want to hear. I mean, this is a romantic reading. You know that they're attracted to you. That's not the thing that that's going to get you back, I guess. And I feel like for some of you, that's the type of strategy they're trying to play right now that isn't working. What they think of you is the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. I feel their heart is still in this, but if they were to honestly look at the situation and evaluate it, they see that you're walking away. They see that you're pulling away, that you're not as emotionally involved in this anymore, that you're a lot more quiet. They almost tell people that you ghosted them. But I don't feel, Pisces, you're a ghoster naturally. I feel like you just literally had no other choice. With every other option you tried to do, it didn't work. So for your own peace of mind, the best way you thought it was just to kind of drop all this together. And they miss you. I wonder if that helps anything, but they do. And I'm seeing the letter M, as in Matt, as in Michelle. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But they think you're gone, and I think that's when you realize something is kind of out of your life or missing. Maybe recently, or it's just been a long time coming. That's when we try to do the most to regain it back. What they like the most about you is the Ten of Cups. More Pisces energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their chart. But, I mean, they really viewed you as the one. They viewed you as the person that they were going to be in a long-term relationship. They were going to marry one day, that they were going to settle down with, that they were going to have kids with. They really put all their eggs in their basket with you, Pisces. They know you would have been the perfect partner, the perfect husband, the perfect wife. They know you would have been someone that would have given your all into this. But you couldn't give everything, especially if nothing was going to be given back, especially if there wasn't going to be compromise, especially if there wasn't going to be change. Maybe someone works with kids, whether someone's a teacher, someone volunteers, or just likes being around children, or is really good with children, and they like that about you. And you got along with their family members. But what they don't like about you is the Hierophant. Interesting. Capricorn energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader personally. You know, I wonder if they thought what you were asking out of them was too much, and that they thought that they weren't ever going to give you everything you wanted or needed. But I don't think you were asking for that much, Pisces. Maybe some of you were just asking for more in the relationship, for them to do more, the simple things such as, I don't know, stop at the grocery store on your way home, and they wouldn't even do those simple tasks, or take out the trash every now and then. For some of you, it's something like that. Others of you, if that's not so much the case, I'm picking up on an energy here who's a little bit angry at you for leaving. And they're putting on this scenario in their head that you think you're too good for them, that you deserve better. And they're stewing in that. They may be afraid of what you're telling other people about why you left, why you guys broke up, why you're not together anymore. And they're afraid of what people think about them now, especially your parents or your siblings. Maybe you're very close to your family. And they're wondering that now they have to work against a bad reputation that they may have made for themselves. But for others of you, this Hierophant card is just simply that you're teaching them a lesson now that's hard for them to grasp and understand. And I don't think they want to. I think they were very comfortable with the things with everything as it was, that made you want to leave. And they put a lot of blame on you for breaking up this situation. Maybe for some of you guys, you didn't have the same political or philosophical or even religious beliefs that caused a lot of tension or unhappiness within the situation. It's not like you have to agree on everything, but it was almost as if someone you were dealing with was like very stern about their beliefs and maybe made you feel bad for yours at times. What they like the most about this connection is the Star card. Aquarius energy. So with the Star card here, I feel as if someone, again, with this whole my heart longs for you and only you, they understand that they feel like they're not going to find a connection as strong as the one they feel with you. That this connection they had with you is rare, one of a kind. That's what I get with the Star card in love readings. They still feel, even with the Star, that there's a purpose to all this. And that if it were to end now, the purpose would not have been fulfilled. And again, I don't know, maybe it's because you have been responding, or maybe because you haven't blocked them, they still find that means there's still hope in this with you. What they don't like about this connection with you is the Wheel of Fortune. I rarely feel this with the Wheel of Fortune, but what I heard when I picked up this card is what goes around comes around. And I think their unwillingness to change, I feel like their unwillingness to expand and try to improve the situation is what led to its demise. And for you, I feel like what you didn't like about this connection, Pisces, is that, again, the ups and downs through all this. It was like going on a roller coaster, being in a connection with this person. There would be really great highs where you felt like you were in love, that this was your person, that you felt maybe the 10 of Cups with them at a period of time. But then as that high got up, it would just start to fall down again. There would be fights, there would be arguments, there would be, I don't know, I'm just feeling a lot of tension. And some of the fights did get a little bit toxic, like yelling at each other, throwing things, hanging up on the phone. And I think those lows made it look like the highs weren't that high after all. If that makes any sense. I'm just kind of trying to deliver it the best I can with the feeling I'm feeling here. And maybe even for others of you, if that's not so much the case, with this Wheel of Fortune, everything they've been trying to doing, all the chasing they've been doing is still not working. Has still not made someone want to come back or want to expand on this. So with the Star, they have hope, but with the Wheel of Fortune, and what they don't like about it, it's not happening in their time frame. It's not happening within their expectations. And even with the Wheel of Fortune, they're really realizing this is out of their control. And maybe this is someone who liked a lot of things to be in their control. The way certain things played out, the way they had to have certain things their way. Right now, with whatever they're experiencing with you through this separation, through this break, whatever it is, there's nothing they can do to fix it. Highest hopes is the Hermit card. Virgo energy. They're hoping you'll come back. They're hoping that you'll come out of hermit mode, that you will stop withdrawing from them, that you won't make them chase anymore, you won't make them want to, I don't know, that you'll just, even for some of you, kind of give in, it feels like. But if you were to give in with the way things are now, you're not going to be happy. Others of you with this Hermit card, maybe, they were the ones to go silent because they see that there was a shift in energy because you weren't texting back, whatever it was. And they're hoping by playing your strategy of withdrawing, that'll make you curious enough to reach back out again. I'm almost getting the silent treatment here for someone. And they're hoping that maybe instead of them doing the chasing, by going through this silent treatment, you'll be the one chasing them back. They're trying to play the tit for tat game with you, Pisces. It kind of feels like that. But they're hoping even that this is just all a phase and that it's only going to be temporary. And once you're kind of over the situation, whatever happened with the Five of Cups that led to this point within the connection, you'll get over it and you'll come back. Deepest fears is the Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy. We do have 2 5s here. Your birthday could be March 5th, March 15th, perhaps February 25th for some of you guys. You could be seeing a lot of 5s, which is the indication of major change and transformation. With this Five of Pentacles, they're afraid that you'll be gone. You're not going to be even leaving breadcrumbs for them anymore, that there's nothing more to this that you could see improving. They're afraid of that once you stayed silent, you'll forever be silent. and that the ghosting will continue. But you know, I'm seeing that there's two people in this card here. And that by staying with each other, I wonder if this is part of your fear, Pisces, that if you were to stay in this because you feel bad, because you don't want to hurt their feelings, because you don't want to break their heart, it's just going to leave you depleted. And there's not much more you can give into this. You've done everything and you can't just, again, surrender it all. But it's just not going to work. It's not going to fix. It's not going to heal. And you'll both be back at square one, which made you want to walk away in the first place. But I think a part of them is afraid that whatever they do, whatever they say is not going to be good enough to convince you to come back as well. Even if they have something to pay you back or give you as a gift, that isn't going to work anymore. All right, Pisces, to see what's likely to happen in this connection, what is going to unfold, what are they going to do, if you need to be aware of anything else that they're going to try to do in this connection, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and get one more card and ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know before we head to the extended reading about this connection, any advice Spirit may have for you. Wow, purple. Develop mental clarity with number 9 here. So with this purple card, yeah, I do feel this led you to your own spiritual awakening, Pisces. This opened up your crown chakra or even your third eye chakra, and what you didn't see before, you're seeing very clearly now. Maybe certain repetitive behaviors, certain toxic things. Maybe you kind of brushed it under the rug before, or maybe you just looked at the situation with rose-colored glasses, giving this person the benefit of the doubt. But I feel Spirit, God, the universe wants you to know right now that Pisces, you see the situation absolutely accurately. And maybe you need to take a step back to withdraw yourself, to get a better sense of the situation, to get an outside perspective from other people, or maybe even when you sit with yourself, without the noise of what this person's trying to tell you or convince you, you'll have a better understanding. And I feel with this purple card, Pisces, it's time to cleanse. It's time to cleanse any negative energies that have made you feel like, I don't know, they were worried that you had too much high of expectations, but maybe this person made you feel like no matter what you gave, you weren't good enough for them to want to change, for them to want to move forward in a relationship that is more serious. And you're not just going to be kept hanging, Pisces. So, you know, before you accept any offers they have to give, I would get more information. And that's either through connecting with Spirit and your intuition, or that's doing research on your own. Maybe some of you have and you've been finding some things out. But I think, Pisces, this is the time right now in your love life to take a step back, to go in hermit mode, and to kind of get very, very clear about what it is that you're looking for and want in love and romance. And is this the person that can give it to you with honesty and authenticity? You'll get your answers, Pisces. And I think this person, with their actions, are showing you more now than you've ever seen from them before. Maybe you've seen true colors, and once you saw that, you can't go back to seeing them any other way. Well, anyway, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for Vimeo, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Pisces, I really hope that this reading has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever it is that's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.